G'day, g'day, g'day. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the second stream of the evening. This time around we've got the Pirate Horde in Puzzle Combat and the Alliance War hits there that I've got. That was a very awkward sentence structure, but anyway, we made it through it. So, as I said, we've got the Pirate Horde here facing off against the Alliance Special Task Force. So STF are a German-based ally, hanging around usually in the top 10 scheme of things. Usually we've got very close wars against them, even though the war scores are a little bit disproportionate at the moment. So 126 on our side and 120 on theirs. So 6k difference at the moment. In honesty, I was fully expecting to get one of either the Global Empire or Uprising, seeing as we have right now the third highest war score at the moment. So I'm very perplexed as to how he managed to dodge both of them. So commiserations to whoever did get those two guys. Yeah, I was fully expecting to get Global or Uprising this war, so I expect we'll get them next war then instead, just to mix things up a bit. So yeah, the scheme of things at the moment is 100 flags versus 100 flags, so dead even in terms of the number of flags available, and then we do have a slight edge at the moment, in that we've got an extra 100, 200 odd points going on at the moment. Battlefield-wise, it is a 30 versus 30 war. They're using blue tanks. We are still using yellow tanks at the moment. And I have picked out my targets in advance, so we won't have too much fluffing around. But yeah, hopefully not anyway. So targets we're going to go for today, we've got Eddie the Eagle here. We've got Mudder Joe and Ancient Pig. They are the three teams that have got a double reviving team. And then we've also picked out Stef, Remy, and then also Lady Hawk for our remaining three flags. And they all have a single reviver on their team. So we may as well start ourselves off straight away, I guess. So no real changes to any of my teams. So we are still using double Emma combo with a Blunderbuss, a Wyatt, and then actually we might put in the unemblemed Wyatt there. And then one of my Ksenias. So we'll go with that one. Speed crit guns, and we'll just chuck that one over to being the accuracy dodge, and that should, hopefully, be all sorted. So we'll just kick it off there now. Raz is saying, or was saying in chat, that that he's got too many spy emblems going on at the moment, and I personally don't think there's such a thing as having too many spy emblems. So I have a very big backlog of spy heroes, all wanting emblems all at the same time. Specifically, I've got 2 Emmas. I've also got, I've got 3 Emmas, not 2. Then there's also this little lady here in Maya Vinaya, also wanting emblems. Well, that's not quite enough. So yeah, if anyone has spare spy emblems, please send them my way, and I'll be more than happy to take them off your hands. Where? Oh, bandages. Oh. Oh, well, that changes things then. Yeah, you can never have too many of those either, I'm sure, but this is very unideal, and I'm hoping cities. Not a good start, Gov. Not a good start so far. Oh my goodness. There goes BB. Or she gets infected. The only hero I didn't actually want to get mindless attacked. Let's go that way. Dead. Dead. Revive. Of course it is. Alright, well, let's put him back in his box anyway. And that's pretty much all I'm going to be able to do at this stage. Alright. Not a good start. We might be able to... No. How is... Oh, it's Ksenia I was tapping. I'm going to say, how is that possible that she comes back with that much health? Alright. I'm just going to carry on as if that did not happen, because Magna is going for Lady Hawk, so we'll have to change that 6th flag. Alright, we'll try again, I guess. Not an ideal start at all. That one, and then that one. Take two. So crap. G'day, Borussia. Visceria, sorry. One of these days you'll have to tell me how to actually pronounce your name properly because I'm certain that I keep butchering it. Sierra is my best guess, which is probably wrong. Blunderbuss, Mortis, and then Emma, and this is a lot cleaner, this fight, than the last one was. We'll just grab the greens. I don't want to charge him yet. I'd like to, if possible, leave it so he doesn't get blunderbusses buff, but I don't think I can manage that. Oh, red tile came in. That was a little bit lucky. Oops. That was a little bit unlucky. Right. Will this work if I try to take out Terminus? Huh? Oh, so close. Italian, it's witch. There you go. Learn something new. Please die. Nope, doesn't die. Alright, we'll kill Visenya anyway. Krampus comes back to steal all my buffs. I wanted my buffs full. Right. There we go. Really? That was a little bit nicer board. I'll be honest. The first board was not very pleasant to play. Should have used my blue team and it might have come out a little bit better. But we didn't get it. Alright, last double reviving team that I'm going to take on. We might swing back around and pick up that mess that we made before. We'll just have to see how things play out at this stage. Last one with Blunderbuss, though, so we've got double War Chest. Oops. Last Ksenia, and then I'm just looking for Booster. There she is. We need Dodge Gun here, Dodge Gun here, and Speed Crit there. And then we're just going to go up with those two there. Alright. Hopefully that works out. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Couple blue tiles, some reds as well, which is good. Tossing up between just making this as a blue match 4 or going the route of it as a red match 3. Alternatively, I was about to say alternatively I could do that move, and it turns out that when I am doing that move, alternatively, which was not the desired outcome there. Which is in a little bit more of a pickle. Grab the reds then, hopefully get alright, we'll go that way. Because I think we can kill with those blue tile. No. Never mind. So now we got Talon's buff to deal with as well. Just to make things a little bit more interesting. Oh, Ksenia's back. One more turn on Taunt. No more turns on Taunt. Alright. So, let's refresh this all. Ah, so you guys got Uprising then. That's Praetorians, right? Praetorians have Uprising this war. Be interested to see who got Global then, because yeah, I was expecting that we would get Global Empire, and then probably Kraut Army would get Uprising. So it's sort of all over the place at the moment. Yeah, those wars with Global and Uprising usually aren't very interesting because they're kind of decided before you even start the war, which is bad for Empires and Puzzles viewers. It's like getting matched with like 7 Days Departed or Team Korea or something like that. If obviously you aren't one of those top warring ones. Seriously, 3 times. All right, the Mortis count is on. We're at 3. See how high we can get this time. We're at 3 revives, and it's meant to only be a 30% chance for revive. 4. Alright, we're at 4. 5. It's so stupid at the moment. 6. It's such a stupid, broken thing at the moment. Alright, we're gonna get 7. 6. Alright, so 6 is the count so far. So stupid. Alright, so those are our 3 double revivers done. So we'll just swing through some of our singles then. Good on you, Magno. Magno got the kill on Lady Hawk there. So we'll start ourselves off with Stef just to take out the boss. Always good. Yeah, Mortis is definitely doing some weird stuff at the moment. It's all of the revivers though. I heard someone on Discord said they got what was it? It was like 11. I think it was 11 revives they saw on an enemy edge, which is stupid. Like that's way too many for a 30% chance at reviving. But nonetheless, oops, that's the gun, and that's it equipped. All right. So, Gov v Stef, we're looking for lots of yellows and lots of greens, so we've got a lot of tiles going on. So, I may as well use this one, and I'm going to talk a little bit and chat through my matching process. So, the aim that I always have with these matches, and what match I end up choosing, it's based on 2 things. So, the first thing it's based on is obviously what tiles I'm going to immediately match. The second, and probably the more important thing, which sort of separates a lot of the good gameplay and good board play from bad board playing, is anticipating where stuff is going to go. So, obviously, there's 2 yellow match 3s I could make over this left-hand side here. Either of those, they'd be good matches. Neither of them would screw up the other one. So if I made this yellow match 3 at the top here, it would bring these ones up 1 row. So this one would come up and this one would come up 1, which would mean that I've still got a match 3 there for the next turn. The other option I've got is I've got a green match 3 here, but the move I'm actually going to make is I'm going to make this purple and yellow match on the right-hand side. And the reason for that is quite simple, and that is that it's going to give me a cascade. So the goal with making matches and cascades is you want for your strong tiles and stuff to come through on cascade hits. And the reason for that is that when you cascade, you get this damage multiplier. So that second cascade I got there, it ended up giving me 20% more damage onto Chul, which was 20% free damage essentially. So in this next one, I've not got any real spots that I can make a cascade or hope for one to come in. So I'm just going to take my yellow match 3, and then I'm going to follow it straight up with the second yellow match 3. And that's just to get my hero's charge now. We did end up getting a green cascade here on the left, which was good. And now I'm just going to probably pick off... want to go for ghosting. So we're going to pick off him. Alright, so we've got our green match 3 that we could take here, but what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to set this top section of the board up to make a cascade in, maybe not this turn, probably in the next turn. So I'm going to do it by, I'm going to make this blue-purple match, which is going to drag this red tile all the way up here, and then it's also going to bring the purple tile up, which means in the next turn, I can make this green, what will now be a red and purple match, to get a match 4. So we'll do that, and as I said, we'll get our match 4, probably, but maybe not. So the 3 yellows that came in changes things a little bit, but probably not enough. We'll still take it, and then grab the green and yellow match next. Just fire some special skills, grab our green and yellow because they were on a match 2, and then we can see there, got some yellow tiles coming in, which made things a little bit more pleasant. So just grab special skills, finish off with Cooper, and that should, whoops, not quite, almost finish the match. Yellows onto greens, and now we're just ghosting tiles at this stage, and that's just charging our heroes up quicker. So yeah, hopefully that was a little bit clear what the method to my madness was in terms of the moves I was making and the desired outcomes I was hoping from each of those moves. Yeah, it's sort of one of those things where the more you play to predict where tiles are going to end up, the more it ends up coming off for you, I guess. Let's go that instead, and we'll just give speed gun here. Did I give 6 to Booster? I have already given 6, alright. Alright, we'll give Tamika another node as well, and that should be all good then. Oh, I didn't change any of the green guns. I have no idea where they are. Alright, purples and greens. Nothing is immediately jumping out at me. I could make this green match that it's suggesting. It is probably the best match available at this stage because it will give me a purple match in the next turn, but it does break my greens up a lot. So I'm a little bit anti that. I might make the red match to hope for... I was hoping for a purple cascade, but what we got wasn't too bad instead. I'll take the green now because it's going to give me this purple match now in the middle, and I'll pick that up now. And then just pick up the last of the greens that I've got available. Charge control on Krampus, and then probably make this red-yellow match, because the red-yellow match will bring Ingrid. No. I will say it right now, Ingrid is not going to make an appearance in this set of war hit Swifty. I would challenge you, though, to use Ingrid in yours. See how you go. That'd be interesting to see Ingrid in a set of Alliance war hits. Right, I'm going to hold off on Krampus just to see what happens with these two. So I'm going to make a bit of a dud match. Send the yellows, and sorry, the purples. Good. Alright, so we'll return that to sender. Vivara. I actually don't mind Vivara, I'll be honest. Vivara's not too bad, because Vivara cleanses, and cleansing is... No, why would... Not good. Because I've got no healer left, and my pseudo-healer is now silenced. Ah. One more turn on the silence. Where have all the green tiles gone? Restraining order. But she was your bae. You guys were going places together, Swifty. Many places. I guess jail is one of those places. No. This sucks. This is a bad hit. Because there is a lot of dodging going on that side, and not a lot of dodging going on this side. I wouldn't mind it so much if the dodging was even. But I mean, I've got a 16% dodge going. He's got no dodge there. That's got a 14% dodge. And yet somehow I'm being like 3 to 1 out dodged at the moment. Dodge, dodge, dodge. None, none, none. Oh my goodness. Alright. 1-5 left. What have we got? I think I need to go for something easier the way things are going, but there's no fun in that. Alright, risk it for the biscuit. Alright, let's go. Rudolph. Scarlet. Brazil. Sorry, Jacosta. Airware, and where's another white? There's one there. We'll go with this. So speed gun here, dodge gun here, speed crits, speed resist. Hopefully this works out. First war for Scarlet though. Hip hip hurrah for a milestone moment. Alright. So we'll grab the purple grenade. So we'll grab her, or that there, and then nice cascade with some greens. I think we'll just get rid of all of the purples. We'll do it that way just to get the blues cascade as well. Alright, that way. Oh, I wanted the green here, thanks. Far out. This is not my day for tiles, tell you what. Ah. Not my day at all for tiles. Please let me heal. Oh, I thought he was going to target. Okay. Now don't dodge. Withstand. Just about as bad. Alright, we'll go that, and then hopefully that should get my reds charged so we can play a little bit of whack-a-mole with Scarlet and Rudolph. Thank you, Swifty. Or Dino Jump. Probably wasn't your plan to make it advertise all over the screen, but a little bit of fun. Alright, so we've got some reds and greens and cascades, and I'm not even going to get to use Scarlet. There we go. Scarlet fired once. Rudolph, Scarlet again, just to refresh, and it doesn't matter. Okay, we got there in the end for number 5 or 6, sorry, but yeah, not the best day in the office all around. So you can see me there, 254 points. Said not perfect, but we're not doing too badly so far. So we've got Frosty and Joe Shepherd out front with 6 from 6 each. A little bit lucky, I think, with how that board turned at the end there for me. So we got Jack doing some cleans for me at the moment. So thanks very much for that, Jack. Yeah, I guess there's not too much else to do in terms of war hits. I may as well do this stuff, I guess. Got the flags free at the moment. Power. You just wanted to see dinos. This is the team I've sort of been using for This one, it's not perfect. It often requires a little bit of healing and some reviving, but I'm not too worried. Alright. Spec. Greens. I think that's actually also the first time that I've gotten that notification to pop up on stream. Usually a lot of the subscribes and stuff comes afterwards, so yeah, if you want to see Dino, make your friends subscribe during the stream. Easiest way to see dinos jumping around in puzzle combat. Mind you might not want Dino to be appearing, so, you know. 6 of A. Have to split it. Alright, we'll grab that one. The good thing about all this PvE stuff is that most of the time it doesn't actually require too much thinking. You can kind of just play it and not worry about it. More spy emblems and some recons. Alright. Greens and purples. Ugh. ESF. Wow, that is a long way down the war rankings. Like, that's a long way down. So, well, I shouldn't say that like that. So the way war matchmaking's meant to work, and usually works, is it's applied on a top-down approach. Which means that the number 1 ranking usually matches with the closest available opponent, which in this case should have been us. Then after them, then it goes to number 2, they match with their option, number 3, so on and so forth. But what's been a little bit weird this war, and I don't know whether it's, you know, just part of a periodic reset that happens with the war matchmaking, just to shift things up a little bit. But yeah, ESF are ranked 7 or 8, I think, in the war standings. I'd have to check my stuff, my bits and pieces. So for number 1 to skip past 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to match with number 8, yeah, it's just a little bit odd. That's right. Odd is good sometimes. Keeps us on our toes. So, what it does mean, though, is that next war, we are probably pretty well guaranteed to match with either Global or Uprising. And I'd expect it will be Global because they've got a higher war score at the moment than Uprising, but yeah, you just never know. Just never know. Right, finish that off. We'll just give them some accuracy and blind just to kick things off. I don't have a healer, so I'm always a little bit more hesitant when I don't have a healer in these final stages of the emblem quests. I got a lot of health. Alright, there we go. Now it's all easy, because we've got Mayo Vinay, you're up, who's got mindless attack for everybody. This box is empty. Greens, yellows, 1 done. Oh, not quite. 2 done. And 3 done. Didn't need any of the health packs. Oh, well that's all my emblems done. No reset token today. Alright. What else we got? Oh, we got a war machine hit. We can do that. Alright, war machines. So we got a 12-star. Yeah, 12-star purple at the moment. Yeah, Makes it a little bit easier hit than the 13 and 14 stars, but they can still be a little bit rough. Do that way. Whoops, should have used a defense buff. Oh, nice cascade. That way. So I use defense buffs as my way of minimizing a little bit the War Machine's damage. So, seeing as we've now got everybody just about in position, go that way. And then antidote that away. It's big cascading boards. Probably should have done that first, but I'll just in time, it turns out. I used to bring Terminus to these fights just in case I did lose someone to the War Machine's damage, but he's got such a low attack stat that I've kind of moved away from it. I just sort of hack it if someone dies. I could bring Revives, I guess, but hey, I was about to use it. Alright, not the biggest attack, but it's alright, it'll serve. One more yellow. There we go. Bonk. Predicting 40 odd. 43.5. Not too bad. Alright, I don't think there's actually too much else going on at the moment. There's Path of Valor. Just grab those, obviously. There's this Global Showdown event going on at the moment. It's pretty good. I don't think I'm really going to push for it at the moment, but you can see, there we go. As I said in the last stream, Yakes was still coming through with his scores, so he's come out, finished up his stuff. Now on top, it's got CC that he's beaten out, Teflon, Allah, shifted around a little bit, the top 10 actually. Don't know, I might make a push for it, but I don't really. What's the rewards even? Ghillie suit. Maybe. We'll see how things go. Still got a day to go, but the rewards aren't too different between 2 to 10 and 11 to 100. The real difference is that ghillie suit there, which I think I've got a couple of at the moment anyway, so see what happens, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty well all I've got actually for this stream. I've sort of done all the bits and pieces. I may as well preview the raid tournament actually. So raid tournament's just gone active today to opt into. So this time around we've got a buff booster tournament, 5 stars, no colors eliminated, makes it a little bit more interesting. So this time around we've got buff booster means that every buff provided gives you plus 20% attack, which then stacks on top of all of the other attack buffs and everything that you've got. So you'll see a lot of defense teams go quite buff heavy, particularly some of them will use attack buffs because the attack buff will stack with the buff booster, which is very, very good. So yeah, in this case, I've decided to set my team as being a Goldman tank, doubling up the purple flanks just to protect against a purple stack against Goldman. And then I'm going with a double Ksenia just because, well, Ksenia is never enough. So Ksenia is a bit of a unique hero in that she will revive and give out 2 buffs. So having 2 of them on a team means that I've got double the opportunity to revive as well as double the opportunity to give out that buff. So Talon gives out a buff with the dodge, which is also very annoying. Krampus steals buffs and gives ailments, and then Goldman is just great. So I might switch Goldman maybe for Giselle, because Giselle will give buffs to the nearby allies and herself, which is also very good, but yeah, we'll see how things go. Tamik is another one that actually might work quite well, because the counter attack counts as a buff, and she's a very good tank as well. So yeah, that's what I've got at the moment. It might change down the track, so have to wait and see how it all finishes up though. So yeah, I guess that's really it for this time around. So thanks for joining me once again, everybody. Yeah, it's great to have you all aboard. Hopefully it was enjoyable, and best of luck to each and every one of you in your Alliance Wars. and then also the events that you've got going on at the moment as well. So until next time, stay safe and happy gaming. Bye.